If you're stuck at that premium pricing level, 50K, 80K, maybe even 100K, and you're watching people with less experience than you command those 250K, 500K, even $1 million investments, the reason isn't what you think. You think they're better marketers. You think that they've got a bigger audience, or maybe they've got better connections than you. Wrong. The difference is psychological. And once you understand this, everything changes. I'm Kathryn, and I have spent years helping extraordinary experts make this exact transition. Rill went from 20K programs to 500K deals. Stacey now works with billionaires at 250K minimum. Same expertise, completely different universe. And here's what I've discovered. Premium clients ask, is this worth the price? But luxury clients, they ask something entirely different. They say, can I get this transformation anywhere else? Now, that's not a subtle difference. That's a completely different psychological reality. And if you stay with me for the next few minutes, you'll see exactly why your current approach, no matter how sophisticated your funnels, is actually repelling the clients who could pay you most. You've done well. You've elevated from mainstream to premium. You're successful in every conventional measure. But there's this nagging feeling, isn't there? Like you're playing a game where everyone else knows the rules and you're still trying to figure them out. You are stuck in what I call the premium prison, and the bars are made of comparison. See, premium clients are sophisticated. They'll compare, they evaluate, they want to understand your methodology, see your process, know the timeline. They're making rational decisions about their investment. But luxury clients, they live in a completely different reality. Now, here's a story that should change everything for you. So I was working with a brilliant strategist, incredible results, charging 80K for her transformations. Now, she was positioning herself as the premium option in business strategy. And she had a conversation with a billionaire prospect. And he said something that stopped her cold. I don't need another consultant. I need the person who creates transformations that don't exist anywhere else. Same expertise, different universe entirely. Because here's what luxury clients understand that premium clients just simply don't. When you have unlimited resources, you're not asking, is this worth 250K versus $100,000? You're asking, is this the only place that I can get this level of transformation? So think about Rolex, right? They don't sell better timekeeping. You can get accurate time for $50. They sell exclusive identity transformation. Chanel, they don't sell better fabric. They sell connection to legend, access to an exclusive world that others can't enter, rarity. But here you are, still explaining your process, justifying your pricing, positioning yourself against your competition. No wonder luxury clients walk away. You are speaking premium when they want to talk iconic. How do you cross this bridge? Well, the first thing that you need to understand is that luxury clients don't buy solutions to problems. They buy transformations into possibilities. Let me show you exactly how this works with what I call the luxury purchase framework. Okay, let's go back to those classic luxury brands, the Rolex model. Function is accurate timekeeping, but the luxury purchase is all about status, legacy, craftsmanship, exclusive identity. The client psychology is I'm buying who I become. The Chanel model, function, quality, clothing, yes, but the luxury purchase is a connection to legend, elite positioning, one-of-a-kind statement. The psychology is I'm buying access to an exclusive, rare world. Now, here's how this applies to your expertise. Your premium clients are buying your methodology. Your luxury clients are buying exclusive transformation that reshapes their reality. So let's get into the exact language shift. Okay, so premium language. I can help you improve your revenue Whereas luxury language is something along the lines of, I create unprecedented market positioning for visionaries. Premium language might be something like, my program will teach you leadership skills. Luxury language is something like, this exclusive engagement is designed for leaders ready to reshape their industry. Premium language might be something like, we'll work together to fix your sales process. Whereas luxury language, my methodology enables extraordinary outcomes that become impossible to replicate. But here's where it gets really, really interesting. Most experts think that they need to build up to this level, starting at the bottom and working their way up. Look, wrong again. Economic uncertainty actually increases luxury purchases. While your premium competitors are running around scrambling to those lower prices and creating payment plans, adding guarantees and throwing the steak knives in, wealthy clients are actually increasing their investment in exclusive expertise because they know that it's under these exact conditions that this is exactly when the biggest fortunes are made. So let me show you this in action with some real people selling at this level. So Stacey doesn't sell coaching anymore. She facilitates what she calls the meeting of minds shifting humanity. Her minimum investment is now $250K, and her clients aren't buying business advice or personal development advice. They're buying access to transformation that is impossible to obtain elsewhere. So Isha consistently sells at 100K and 250K plus. As she puts it, my only competition is who I was yesterday. She is not competing in a sea of same in a market. Instead, she's created her very own category. Rill went from 20K programs to $500,000 deals. Then she's gone on to multi-million-dollar equity partnerships. It's the same core expertise, but a completely different positioning. So here's what you need to know about all of them. Their clients don't shop around. They don't negotiate. They don't compare. They invest immediately because they recognize the exclusivity, the rarity of the access to transformation when they see it. And during an economic downturn like now, well, their businesses grow because it's in this exact market that wealthy clients aren't looking to save money to go to the bottom of the market. They're actually looking to invest in transformation that creates those unfair advantages. Okay, so you're excited about moving from premium into luxury. So how do you make the transition? Well, first you need to understand something. You're not going to learn how to do this from a YouTube video. I can open your eyes to it, but you're not going to figure this out from a course or a book. You need to experience what this actually feels like, because the experts who succeed at this level, they operate through what I call the 3 pillars and a completely different stratosphere to what you're operating at in premium. The first is iconic mastery. You don't just deliver results, you create transformations that didn't exist before you arrived. And those iconic connections. So you're operating in networks with this level of thinking is normal, not exceptional. And finally, iconic presence. You are embodying that transformation that you create for others. You are literally the proof. But here's the thing about all of this, and this is why most people stay stuck in premium forever, or worst of all, dip right back down into mainstream. You can't fake your way into iconic status. You have to become the person who commands this level of investment. And that is going to happen through experience, through seeing how this actually works, through being that actual person who operates at this level and being around others who operate at this level naturally. So here's what I know about you. You wouldn't have watched this far if you weren't meant for that iconic status, because there's something in you that recognizes this truth. You're a master and you know that you are capable of much more than premium. You know that your expertise deserves this level of iconic positioning. In the comments, tell me the one thing that you do better than anyone else in your field. Drop that humble at the door and really let me know, because that's where the iconic transformation begins. Your premium days are over and your iconic era starts right now.